Hey, hello, hi, this is Zoe from Seneca, and today we're going to be looking at too many words. Okay, so for the ACT English section, we need some shorter sentences in here. So, the ACT wants you to be concise. Wordiness occurs when additional words that could confuse the meaning of the sentence are added unnecessarily. So, avoid overly descriptive or ambiguous language, and choose the clearest answer. For example, Madonna has been the reigning queen of pop for an unbelievably really long time, over 30 years. This sentence, hold up, is incorrect. In the ACT, the correct version of the sentence would look like this. Madonna has been the reigning queen of pop for over 30 years. This sentence, like we just said, will be correct in the ACT. This is because unbelievably really long doesn't actually add any extra information, it just sounds clumsy. Sorry. Okay, so further examples. This is a wordy sentence. I really enjoy moving my legs swiftly through wheat fields. Okay, the correct sentence is, I like running through wheat fields. And a wordy sentence is, I had a really loud fight with a friend and shouted at them, and now I don't want to talk about it in the press. The correct sentence would be, I had a loud fight with a friend, and now I don't want to talk about it. And now I don't want to talk about it in the press. Okay, wordiness tips. To help you pick the correct option, always plug your answer into the sentence to make sure it works grammatically. Ensure your answer expresses the required information. If in doubt, the shortest answer that doesn't change the meaning of the sentence is almost always correct. That's a huge cheat key, okay? Remember that one. Okay, so which option most effectively shortens the below sentence and conveys the same meaning? Here's the sentence. I find high school really awfully hard at times, and I'm so grateful for my support network. And the answer is, I find school hard at times, I'm grateful for my support network. So it conveys exactly the same meaning, it just shortens it and removes those kind of unnecessary words that can make it sound more confusing. Okay, tips for wordiness questions. Check the meaning is conveyed. Plug your answer in. Check the grammar. That's it. Okay, so redundant words and phrases are parts of the sentence that can be cancelled without changing the meaning of the sentence. So, they're a bit like wordiness questions, but with some differences. Let's have a look. So, redundant sentence. I shouted at Greg in a really loud voice when he licked my Olympic torch. Greg, that's not okay. Okay, the correct sentence is, I shouted at Greg when he licked my Olympic torch. Shouted implies using a really loud voice, so we can remove the really loud voice bit from the sentence. That's to say, really loud voice is cancelled. You're cancelled. Okay, here's another example. Every year, my family goes on our annual trip to New York City. It's alright for some, isn't it? This sentence is incorrect, as every year and annually mean exactly the same thing. So what do? You cancel it. Bye, babe. Yeah, just let the man go, you know what I'm saying. Every year, my family goes on a trip to New York City. The sentence is correct and annually is cancelled. Okay, so what is the least redundant option for the bold section of the sentence below? After spending 2 years living in Brooklyn, Julia decided to move, here's the bold section, from the neighbourhood, now back to normal, and start her own craft brewery in Harlem. Wonderful. Okay, so the answer is delete the bold portion, because here how it still makes perfect sense. After spending 2 years living in Brooklyn, Julia decided to move and start her own craft brewery in Harlem. Perfect. Okay, so redundancy refers to parts of the sentence that can be deleted without changing the meaning of the sentence. Okay, and next example. Which sentences do not contain any redundant information? I really don't like kombucha, it's detestable. Into, I detest kombucha. Perfect. I am ambivalent and have mixed feelings about kombucha. Correct answer is, I am ambivalent about kombucha. Same thing, condensed, concise, delete. Okay, and finally, I could continually live off kombucha. I could live off kombucha. Nice. Final example, which option most effectively shortens the below sentence and conveys the same meaning? I am going to Oxford Street, it being a place where you can find everything. And the answer is, I'm going shopping on Oxford Street, where you can find everything. Okay, that's the end of this lesson, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.